Boom. Welcome to the Tuesday hang. I'm Metalhead Hippie. Who we got over there hanging out, man? Somebody's over there. This is just a hangout, shoot the crap, chill out, kind of hang here, man. Nothing really special. Edwin Crane, what's up, bro? What's up, buddy? I just finished Tuesday Tech Talk, and we were just talking about processors and pedals and just hanging out, chilling out. And Mr. Ennis is back in the house. How you doing, bro? Yeah, I had to take a break. I had to order some pizza because I didn't eat all day. I didn't order pizza. I ordered a meat calzone with some French fries, cheesecake, and Pepsi. So I ordered a heart attack in a box. It's pretty much what I did. It's good to see you guys hanging out, man. So how you been doing, David? You doing all right, bro? Edwin, feeling all right, brother? Ah, cool. Oh, you mean the food? Yeah. Yeah, man. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, what'd you guys have for dinner tonight, man? I'm sure we'll get a few people rolling in here in a minute. Was Johnny Bean on too? Is he on right now too? I know he started at 4, so if he's on, he's still on really late. I'm just getting old like the rest of us, man. I try not to feel 55, but you know, every once in a while I do. Really depends. Yeah, you got good days, bad days, but more often than not here in Alaska, it gets winters can get long and boring, especially if you don't have a lot of friends to hang out with or ways and means to get out and do things and stuff like that. But I got quite a few friends and this and that I talk to, and YouTube's entertainment for me too. And I get out and do things with some of my friends. Sometimes they pop over, do some stuff, but yeah. Otherwise, I'm just pretty much just chilling out. Yeah. Yeah, when you're living in well, right now I got like a foot of snow in my driveway. So, which reminds me, I might have to do something here. Might have to call the pizza guy and tell him not to come in my driveway. I don't want the guy getting stuck. I don't know why I got two numbers for these guys. Yeah, is this a Wasilla one? Yeah, hey, I just made an order online, but I wanted to put a note on the ticket to tell the guy not to pull in my driveway because it's not plowed and stuff. I don't want him getting stuck. You know what ticket it is? Yeah, just tell him not to pull into the driveway because it's not plowed yet. I don't want him getting stuck. All right, thanks. Bye. She sounded real enthusiastic. You know what I mean? They might have, but yeah, I don't know if Johnny Bean's still on or whatnot, but I'm pretty sure a few people will pop in here in a minute. Just give them a little bit. Once they see that I'm live, they'll probably pop in. But I don't know if anybody's live right now or not besides me. Okay, yeah, it says I'm live. Subscriptions. See if anybody else is live. No, I don't see anybody live. Johnny Bean canceled his an hour ago, so. Plus it's late. It's 12 o'clock on the East Coast. It's only 8 o'clock here, man. Or 8:18, so. It's just a hang for those late night people. Hopefully my audio don't suck this time. I forgot to hit my go live button on my interface when I came on my last video I did tonight. I'm like, blah, 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 for like a minute and a half, and I'm like, well, shit, boop. I gotta click myself in there, man. But, yeah, no, that's cool, man. Cool. Yeah, I didn't take my old man nap yet today. I've been up since I've gotten up, so well shit. I've been up for quite a while. I've been up since 2 o'clock in the morning, so 2 in the afternoon. I'm close to I'm almost if I stay up to 12 it'll be 22 hours I've been up, so. But I try to go to bed when I normally do for like work and whatnot so I can stay on schedule. David, somebody said you had diamond guitars. You have a couple diamond guitars? Hey, Jimmy Biter, what's up, buddy? Yeah, we're just hanging out, bro. Nothing too formal. Just shooting the shit. Yeah, I haven't been around for the past 4 or 5 days, so I figured I'd just do my normal Tech Talk Tuesday, little podcast, whatever you want to call them, video vlog or whatever. Do that one, and then just decided to make a hang, to catch up with people that I might have missed during the Tech Talk Tuesday. Anybody looking to get any new gear or what? With all this China shit going on with tariffs and whatnot, and then the coronavirus and whatnot, I think a lot of things that were supposed to get shipped over, especially like the made in China Epiphones, that's what I'm looking to get. That's not coming. So they're on back order and stuff, so they're all coming from China, so I don't know when they're going to get here. And then I ordered a set of locking tuners for my SG right here. They're the same style, that, and I'll just show you what the hell I got, because I can do that. But I'm waiting for them to get them over here, man. It's just pissing me off that they're not. I ordered them on the 25th, and it's taking them, now it's the 3rd, what is it, 3rd? And I ordered them on the 25th, and it's taking this damn long to get here. Okay. Show you the new tuners I'm getting for my SG. Hopefully they work. But yeah, these right here. These are the cream colored ones. They have ones that are like the greenish tint, kind of. Let me see if I can pull that one up. Pull those up. Yeah, you see these? You see these ones here? These are pretty shitty looking. I don't like that color. It's sort of like what's on there now. These ones here. But you can see the difference. These are the cream colored ones. Now these are $32. So I don't know how they're going to work out or whatnot, but we'll find out. I can always return them and stuff. Yeah, they're the same style. Um, the grommets or the bushings for the tuning peg, they're 10 millimeter, but the inner diameter is 6 millimeters, and so is the ones on my SG. So hopefully, I don't have to do any kind of reaming to that hole. I mean, if I have to, I have to, but if I have to, there's those hip shot drop-ins. You can get those with the plates on the back. They come with the plates on the back. But if I ream those out, these are 8.3, I think, the grommet holes. But the hip shots are 10 millimeter. So I'd have to ream it out to get that grommet to go down in there, which isn't really a big deal. I mean, I could, but the chances of me messing it up, never having done it before, are, I'd say there's a 20% chance I'd screw it up, or maybe one of them. But I mean, I got like 80% confidence that I can get the job done right if I take my time. But there's maybe a window of about 20% I could screw something up. But hopefully that I get them and they They just fit in because there's another guy that he has the same SG and he put those in his. He said he didn't have to do anything. He used the original grommet and the 6 millimeter post, the tuning peg post slid right up in there, and the screw mount holes matched up just as good. And the only thing different he said, between the ones that are on this and those ones are that, they're long this way, right? But he said these are just a tad wider than the originals that are on here. But everything centers up and works okay. Yeah, no shit. Build a house, I could probably remount a guitar, man. But yeah, I don't want to just go in there with a 10 millimeter bit and just go neat, 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 and just push it. I'll screw something up that way, man. Because everything's on a weird angle, and if you don't hold your drill totally this way. But the damn reamer, the reamer for it costs $12, a 10 millimeter reamer. Just you know, the cone shaped reamers. Those are $10, $12 a piece. But then the straight reamer, you ream it out just a little bit, and then you put the straight reamer that has it's straight and same size, 10 millimeter all the way around, no reaming to it. You turn it almost like you're making like you're threading a pipe, but you do that, and then you get it down into the center, and then it starts cutting. It'll put threads in there to screw it down in, but then once you get it down in there, you keep turning and turning and turning, and one side will take over. One side, because the cutting edge is only about a half inch. You know what I mean? So when this one grabs, and it'll start cutting, and then it'll cut on its way down, and then it'll start grabbing on the top threads and pull it the rest of the way through. But then you gotta, screw it back up through. Then you got a perfectly perpendicular hole with it. Yeah, I don't think it's a big issue. I mean, if I start doing it and I feel like I'm messing it up, I'll stop before I actually do go too far. And it's like I'll take it down to 9 millimeter, and then I'll take it down to 9.5 a little bit, and then I'll see if the grommet will push in. And then if I have to get a little file, I got a little round file. I can take a little round file and file out some of the aftermath from doing the reaming and stuff. But those hip shot tuners are 10 millimeter, and then the one guy said, well, he don't know how tall the pegs are because the Epiphone headstock is pretty thick, but I don't think it's abnormally thicker than any other headstock. So it might be maybe a millimeter and a half thicker than a regular Gibson headstock. So I don't know if the pegs are long enough that way, if that's what he was trying to say. But I hate do you hate when you talk to somebody that sells a product that doesn't know jack shit about it or can't tell you if it would fit in an Epiphone? It's like, yo, dude, I got this Epiphone or SG400 Pro from Epiphone. It's a 2019. What do you have that fits it? Well, you get all this rigmarole shit. Well, this, well, that, well, this, well, that. It's like, dude, come on. You guys are the pros, man. It's like, you're going to tell me you don't know what set of locking tuner drop-ins that will fit an SG 400 Pro. You guys are the pros. You tell me what fits. That's why I'm calling you. What fits? Direct me exactly to the set that fits my Epi SG 400 Pro, so I can just drop them in. And those hip shot tuners are like 80 to 90 to $110 for a set. Holy shit. You know, do I want to spend that much money on that guitar? So these things are 32 bucks. They're made by, I don't know if they're a German company or a Chinese company. I guess I'll find out. But who knows? Hey, Dog Paw, welcome back, bro. Yeah, I was showing these guys a set of tuners I was looking at for my SG, my Epi SG there. And I'll show you. I'll show you these. I'll try to show you what the other guy was sharing too. Okay. Put that there. Now this is what, I'll show you what this guy, here's this guy. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? There he is. Here it is. Now see this, those are the original grommets that he's got on there. You see right here? He's right here. And then these are what they look like in the back. So apparently these are working. And it doesn't look like he had to modify it or re-drill a hole or do anything. It looks like they just dropped in pretty good. And then here's some on a Gibson. Yeah, so these are good for your Gibby too, I guess. But this is the same SG I got right here. Made in China shit. And these are the locking tuners, the same ones I got. That picture won't enlarge, but anyway. But yeah, those are the. And here's what he says about them. I don't know if you can read that. I'll read this right here. It says no drill replacement for the original Epiphone Deluxe tuner 6mm shafts. I used the original bushings, which fit the new locking tuners. I suspected that the replacement bushing's external diameter is a bit smaller. The locking tuners work well with the screw holes matched up perfectly with similarly designed vintage-style tuners. The overall dimensions are almost identical, except the new ones are a tiny bit wider. And that's all he says about that one there. But those are the only two guys that have a picture of those tuners. So, hey Lenny Lou, what's up, man? I don't look crap. Yeah, we're just hanging out, man. We ain't doing nothing special here. Try to advertise for the Tone King, get some of his stuff in there. So how you doing, Lenny? Ain't seen you for a while, Dog Paw. How's it going, bro? Dog Paw, did you get up on the StreamYard yet, man? Didn't you say you got the same cam I got, the C922X? Or is that John Hardy? I think we're all the old dudes. I'm 55. I know a couple of you guys are in my same age bracket, but if I can do it with a 10 millimeter drill and a 10 millimeter bit without fucking up, I'm confident you can do it too. Yeah, I appreciate your vote of confidence. Yeah, I don't know if I even have a 10 millimeter bit, bro. But I might look into a tap and die set with a reamer 10 with the that there's a guy down the road that sells knockoff crappy Chinese tools at a discount price. So if I'm only going to use that one thing for that one project, if he has one, I might buy it for $10. Just to get it done right, without screwing it up. But if he has a reamer set like that, I'll get that. So I'm not worried about that. There we go. Move this a little closer. There, now I'm a little centered. Same old. So who's got anything new coming up on their YouTube page? Have any of you guys tried this StreamYard stuff, man? It's pretty good to get you up and broadcasting, like, boom. That's all you need. You need an email, and they'll send you a code. And that code is basically your password. Now, if you log out, they'll send you another code to get back on, but I just stay logged on, so I never have to do the code again. But if you feel like you need to log out, you can always log out and stuff. What StreamYards is, it's okay just to get up and shoot the shit with people. It's a lot less complicated than OBS or StreamYard's OBS. I have both. Now, the audio quality is probably 40% better than what this is. Once you get this tuned in, it sounds right. Okay, it sounds okay. But if you want better quality, StreamYards offers probably, it's not as fallible as this is. StreamYard is more stable. Or OBS. OBS is more stable, yeah. Preston, what's up, bro? You want to come on and hang out or what? Cool. I'll have to check it out, bro. How long's your video? Okay, no worries, bro. Is your mom not doing so good, Lenny, or what? You got an axe. Yeah. Why does Lenny throw an axe? Talk shit. Splitting the skull with an axe. Yeah, that's cool, man. No, I don't mind getting on here and hanging out and shit, you know, especially if I'm not doing anything. It's winter time, so I'm always sniffling and stuff. Cause see, I got like dry heat in the house, and then every once in a while, you know, to get the temperature will change, and when the temperature changes, my nose goes through fluctuations of being moist and dry, and it just gets sniffy and stuff, and it just pisses me off a lot. Waiting for the pizza guy to come. Order some food. Well, can't it be played on here, bro? Let me see if I can go find it. Yeah, Preston, you might want to come up with a different, oh, you got a claim on it? Yeah, I probably don't want to play it then because I'll get a claim on it. Oh, it's a base cover? I see a base cover for Night Jumps Queen. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I think I seen that one, bro. Let me see if I can get it to pop up here. Hang on a second. I'll make sure I got my... Okay. Let me know if, when I start this, let me know if it starts washing out. good shit, bro. I like that riff, and I might try to pick that up, man. I might look it up on Ultimate Guitar, see if they got that riff on there, and learn that tab, because I like that riff. Yeah, the more I listen to them, the more I'm starting to like them. I'll let you know if I get a copyright on it. See, I find too that if you don't name what's in the video in your description, a lot of times they just like whoop skip right by, unless it's like blatant, you know, right off the YouTube onto your site. But yeah, you got with the blues note in there. Yeah, I gotta learn it, man, because I like that. Just a couple little quick slides in there to the next note. And steady. I just like the steady chug beat of it. It sounds pretty good. Hey, Sonya, sorry. I seen you pop in, but I forgot to say hi. How you making out? You doing all right, Sonya? Yeah. Put a claim on you. Sweet. Sweet. To 21 what? 11. Yeah, it should be here soon. So who's getting any new gear or anything? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, don't forget the thumbs up and like, share, and subscribe and all that stuff. Appreciate it. Stay interactive in the comments and stuff too, man. You know, if you if you have a question for me or a question for somebody in the chat, you know, after this video gets processed through StreamYards and uploaded to YouTube, you know, don't forget to come back and leave a comment and stuff. People like to watch the videos and whatnot and just hang out and watch the reruns, I guess, or be a part of the video. But commenting also is cool. Like, you can even write like something, hey man, good hang, hippie, or something like that, blah blah. You know, just something simple, or just let me know what you're up to, because later on in my next live feed, then I'll be able to comment on something that you said in the last one. You know what I mean? And if you got any questions for like me or something you want to know about me or gear I got or whatnot, or what I think about this or what I think about that, you know, not like an FAQ or a frequently, not a. I mean, yeah, you could ask me questions like that if you want. And I'll do my best to answer them, you know, in the next video and whatnot. But yeah, if there's stuff you want to know or you wondered about or whatnot, or if you want to know what gear I got, or you got a question about what I think about something, you can always ask me that stuff too. New socks rock. Somebody get some new socks. Sweet. Yeah, I just wear those little footsie things. I get tired of those because there's longer tube socks and shit. They cut into my thigh and stuff, and I can't stand that shit. How old's your daughter, Preston? I don't believe I ever met her or seen her on here. All my kids are grown, man. My daughter be 22. She's my youngest. She'll be 22 March 28th. Michelle. Ah, cool. Well, how old's Sam? Isn't that his name? Sam, your son? Sam? Sam's like 19 or something like that, right? So it'll be 20 soon. Well, my daughter, she's 20. She'll be 22. My oldest son, Nathan, that comes in here, he's 36. He'll be 37 in May 14th. And I have a son that's 28 and one that's 31, 32, going to be 32. We'll just turn 32, actually. Yeah, my oldest is 36, yeah. Yeah, I got 4 kids. I got 3 boys and a girl. Yeah. Well, all my kids have different mothers, so they didn't get to meet each other until later in life. Mom, back up. Girl power, right? Yeah, see, I'm getting that rhythm stuff down, Preston, but I gotta be able to add some of that pentatonic stuff to it, like the na 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 na, and then go back to chugging. Stuff like that. I need to learn to be able to do that. But right now I'm stuck on the chugging with the riff. Chugging with the power chord. Chugging with the power chord up and down the A and D and the E and the A. And doing that stuff. Every once in a while I'll venture down to the D and the G. And every once in a while I'll go from the G and the E or the G and the B. And I'll do that finger stretch because you got to do the whatnot. Go sharp, I guess. trippies. Yeah, I do know it and I have practiced it, but it's like once I got it, I know what the 12 bar blues are, but to improvise with it is something different. Just like I know parts of the pentatonic scale and like A and B, C, D and all that other stuff. I know that stuff, but it's improvising with it. You know, I think a lot of it has to do with because my fingers are so damn stiff most of the time. I just stick to the riff. But once I once I learn what notes go with what off of the riff, then I'll be able to do some of the pentatonic blues scale riffing and stuff. What else? Anybody else got a video they want to show up on here? Anybody put anything else out? Yeah, that's why I keep practicing that um Tony Iommi thing. I keep doing that, man. I'm getting better at it, but I keep getting tripped up because um well, these fingers have been. See, I used to ride a lot of dirt bike too when I was a kid, and I used to ride through the woods, and I used to get my fingers smacked by branches and tree stumps and shit. So my fingers have been smashed and bashed and shit. So it's like, and then walking on crutches, man. It's like these things are like stiffer than shit. Dorian jammed yesterday. Let me check it out. Hang on a second, guys. I'll be right back, man. Hang on a second. I think my food's here. Ooh, Shady's back. He's back again. Did I miss anybody coming in or going out? Oh, dog palm. Let's see here. Okay. I got your video, bro, dog paw. Come through okay? See, that's what I need to learn right there, that kind of stuff. sweet, bro. See, I want to learn. That's what I need to learn, stuff like that right there. That's eventually where I want to be. I know I'll get there, but that's where I want to get to that point. That's good stuff, bro. Sounds good. Some of that sounded like Jeff Beck, Constipated Duck. Did you ever hear that song? Anybody else have something going on? Anybody else have a video? No, that's cool, bro. It sounded good to me. It sounded a little squashed, but not much. It sounded pretty good. So I thought it did anyway. I'm no fuck you, Glenn Fricker, but it sounded pretty good to me. Oh, Edwin, let me check it out, bro. I think I'm subbed to you, bro. I'm pretty sure I am. Let's see. Ah, shit. No, I'm not either. There you go, bro. I'm sub 72. Yeah, I think Thrash, is this the one that you put out where you challenge guys to, and then Thrash Metal and Fun Riffs, he put out one too? Yeah, I think I've seen this one, bro. We'll play it though. Get it up here. Got no problem. awesome, bro. Let me get over here. Sweet. Yeah, I'm sub 72, bro. I'm your 72nd sub. I thought I was sub to you. French fries, bro. Just comfort food. That's why I'm playing videos so you guys don't have to watch me eat. Anybody else got a video? Where did where did Preston go? He said be right back getting coffee. He's been gone for an hour now. What the hell? And we'll try one from John Harden. Hope he doesn't mind me playing his stuff. John Harden.
Wondering what goes to win.
guys hear that okay? Cool. Whoop. Sorry, man. Yeah, he's been trying hard. He's been kind of shy behind the camera for a while, so he's starting to come out of his shell. So if you guys aren't subscribed to him and you like what he's doing, go check him out, man. I ain't gonna force anybody to sub or anything like that, but or beg you. But if you like what the guy's doing, give him a sub. And we'll give him another. We'll give him another play. There you go. Who else got stuff out? Edwin, you got anything else out, man? Recent? You want shown? Oh, stupid. Yeah. No, there we go. See what else you got up here, bro? Is that just a jam track I was sitting on? Maybe backing track? Blues challenge? Okay, let me check that out. Let me see here. There's my boy. Sweet. Good stuff, bro. Check out the other one. That's my son, Nate, there. Nate Doggy Dog. That's my boy there. Okay. The jam backing track, is that a good one too? Edwin? Yeah. Wee. Hey Nate, what are you up to, buddy? I'm tripping out. Nathan, what are you up to tonight, bud? You going to work or what? You're already at work. Yeah, it's good stuff, Edwin. Leave that flashing too long. People think I'm Edwin Crane. You metalhead hippie. Yeah. Oh, no worries, bro. I don't know. I like seeing what other people are doing, man. Plus, it gives me a chance to catch up on people that I'm sub to and help promote their page too. Stuff like that. I don't mind. I don't mind promoting other people's stuff. You know, especially if they're putting out stuff. I mean, if you don't have any videos up, it's kind of hard to sub. I mean, yeah. I mean, if you're like a regular person in chats all the time, even though you might not post something, it's cool to sub people. But if I did, I mean, if I subbed everybody that subbed me, or just imagine if Glenn Pricker or Jared Dine subbed for sub for everybody that subbed him, the man would never be able to watch his feed because he'd have half a million videos popping up on his feed every day. So it's not. I don't think it's so much that just because somebody subs somebody else or somebody subs you and you don't sub them back or vice versa. It's not, I don't think it's disrespect or I don't like what you do or whatever, stuff, things like that. It's just that um, it's like I only got 280 subs, but I also am subbed to 230 some people. So I'm not subbed to everybody that subbed to me, and vice versa. Because I sub to people that I know. I sub to people that I know are not going to sub to me. It's like I doubt Glenn Fricker, Jared Dines, Robert Baker. I think Lewis the Tone King is subbed to me, but um, there's people that just if you have a lot of subs, or if you like, say I had 5,000 subs. Now, if I subbed everybody that subbed me, it's not that I didn't want. It's not that somebody doesn't appreciate it. It's just that if everybody did that, nobody would be able to watch their feeds at all because you would have 5,000 videos popping up every day, or the minimum 2,500 videos to screen every day just to go through. You know, And not all people that sub to you actually want to be sub back. You know what I mean? They're not looking for that. Some are, some aren't. You know, but it's like I don't. Sometimes it's like you get these knuckleheads on here that hey, can we be friends? I sub you, you sub me. It's like no, buddy. I'm sorry. I don't know what you're doing. Whatever you're doing doesn't relate to what I'm doing. And the people that I sub to, either rather it be news channels, something I'm into, or music. If it's related to that, that's what I'm sub to. So I'm not sub that. I don't sub to every damn thing that's out there. You know, it's like um, it's like I like dubstep music, right? I like some of it. You know, Skrillex and whatnot, and a few other people out there. Um, I like listening to some of that stuff, but I'm not subscribed to it. Um, I mean, I'll just type in dubstep, see what comes up new, or go check out Skrillex. What's he got new? Or go check out blah blah blah. What's he got new? Or Dead Mouse or something like that. See what they got going on, you know, in the electro world and whatnot. I'll do that stuff, but yeah, but I won't. I don't sub to a lot of that stuff. There's a lot of people that I watch on a daily basis that I'm not sub to that I just go and type in their name to see what they're up to. Because if I sub to everybody, if I even if I sub to everybody that I wanted to, I'd have way too much stuff in my feed to go through every day. So um, even though I might not be sub to everybody that's even in here right now, I check you out, and you know what I mean. I check you guys out, so don't think I do that stuff too. But I check people out to see what they're putting out, and some people aren't putting out, so I don't expect them to think that just because they sub me, I should sub you because blah blah blah. But you know, if you're not putting out videos, I don't think anybody should really expect to be subbed to. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion. You know, but if you're putting out stuff, I mean, if you're here for subs, put out some stuff. That's just my gripe. You know, but yeah, I mean, if somebody's not putting out stuff, I mean, I'm probably not going to subscribe to them. Not because I don't like them or whatnot, but it's just if I did that to everybody, it'd be like, damn, we'd all our feeds would be clustered with everybody that we're subscribed to. Did that make sense to anybody? Or do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I mean. See, it's like Edwin. I already thought I was subbed to you, and I wasn't. You know what I mean? So I may have subbed and got unsubbed. I've done that before, subbed to people's channel, and I go back and I'm like, yeah, no, I was subbed to this guy. YouTube sometimes kicks you off the sub. I know people that came back. Um, you know, they were subbed to me, but they went away for a while and they come back. It's like, hey, dude, I didn't see you on there for a while, blah blah. And then they went to look in their feed and it's like, well, damn, I'm not subscribed to them anymore. So they had to resub. Yeah, I'm the same way. If somebody uploads 2 or 3 videos a day, dude, you're off my feed. I'll check you out once in a while. I'll type your name in. I mean, like, I hate to say it, but Sexy Psycho Hum, Ryan, I love the guy. I mean, he's a cool guy, everything else like that. But the guy just puts out so much stuff, and it's like every half hour I'm getting like 2, 3 videos from this guy. Wham! I don't know if he's OCD with videos or what, but it's like, dang, bro. It's like, what the hell's going on, man? But yeah, but I'm not sub to him either. I was, but I actually left because of that, because it's too much. because there's actual stuff that I look for in my feed every day, like certain news channels, family and friends I look for, some of my closer YouTube friends that I've known for years, like Lewis, the Tone King, and Steve from Boston, and Baker, and all them guys. I mean, I want to know when they put stuff out because what they do is what I'm interested in as far as demos, their guitar skills, and what they're teaching and what they're talking about. That's what I want to hear because that's where I'm at on my guitar journey. I want to hear what these guys are saying and playing and the tools they're using to do it with. So that's why those guys are like priorities in my feed, you know. And if I cluster bomb my feed with everybody else that's just like them, then I'd be at information overload. But that doesn't mean I don't go and do a courtesy check on somebody else's website, you know, to check it out. And I will leave a comment even if I'm not subscribed. And sometimes I do resubscribe or something like that. I mean, Rob Chapman, I was subscribed to him for years. I just unsubbed him. You know, I didn't like his attitude with all that snobby nose in the air. I'm Mr. Jack shit on YouTube stuff. That just tore me right the hell off. So I'm just like, click, unsub. And it's like, I don't have any regrets about it. I mean, because the guy, he got up there, he's up there now, and he's forgetting about where he came from and who was down here. And he's not doing half the shit he used to do for demos, guitar teaching, or anything like that. He's not doing anything. He's just getting into the hob snobbery of, look, I'm Rob Chapman, guitar builder extraordinaire. I got this, I got that, and clout this and clout that. Well, screw you, Rob. You know? I mean, you're a cool guy, but you went a little off the hook there, and that's what that was for. I didn't like seeing that from somebody I was sub to. I mean, I'm not perfect either, you know, but that just rubbed me the wrong way. Yeah, Jimmy, I do the same thing. I'll have three live feeds on at one time. I watch Johnny Bean over here. I watch Lewis the Tone King or Steve from Boston. And then the person that I want to hear the most, I just turn the other two down just a little bit. And the one I want to hear the most, like if I was watching Lewis, Tone King, I just jack his volume up a little bit and turn everybody else down. But I'll be able to hear something, and if somebody else was piquing my interest, then I just, you know, go check them out. Yeah, I don't know. Rob always seemed a little too hoity-toity for me, a little better than thou. And over the years, since he's got, don't get me wrong. I mean, the guy deserves everything he's got. I mean, he worked for it. Um, However, he earned whatever it is he earned. I'm sure he worked for it, and you know, he's paid his dues for it. I give him kudos for that. But you know, sometimes some of that shit goes to somebody's head, and just some of that shit just rubbed me the wrong way. Plus, he stopped doing the things I subbed to him for in the first place, which was his guitar teaching, the way he taught guitar, the way he talked to people while he was teaching guitar, and doing lessons and gear demos. That's why I started watching his channel. And the Anderton's demos and stuff, now that he's not doing those so much anymore, I just stopped watching Anderton's too. Yeah, leaves a nut sometimes. Yeah, the only thing I watch for them is maybe they might get somebody that's They had Gus over there, and they had Marty Friedman. I watched those, you know. But whenever Anderson's on, if it's not like a special guest, and if it's a demo that I've already seen on something, I'll just pass it by. But if they have like a special guitar guest or something like that, I'll watch those. I didn't mean to eat in front of you guys, man, but I was starving. I had to eat. I'm old, blood sugar and whatnot. Yeah, I'd rather watch Sweetwater. Yeah, John Carr or Jim Carr. What's his name? Jim Carr or John Carr? The guitar player. I'll have to check that out, Sonya. I don't know if I ever checked that out. Yeah, Jimmy, do you have any stuff on your site you want us to check out? Dude, I thought you had more than 3 videos up there. Did you get rid of some of your stuff? Excuse me. Yeah, I just recently subscribed to that something fantastically awesome pedal show or whatever it's called. Super fantastic awesome pedal show or something like that. I forget what it's called. But I subbed to those guys. It's sort of like the pedal show, I guess, but I mean, I don't watch every one of their videos either, but I'm subscribed to them. But unless it's a pedal that I'm interested in, I just skip right over the video most of the time. I mean, I don't think I'm doing anything new. I think everybody kind of does that. You know, saying, I've seen enough on that, and I kind of know how that guy demos stuff, so I'll pass over on that one and stuff like that. Do 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 do. Wonder who my channel go. What? Oh. Okay. this video. Check something out here a second. Here you go, Sandra. I'm going to share your Dilbert in the chair thing. I just thought that was cool. Check Dilbert out. Poor guy tries to get comfortable in this chair. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Had to use the little boy's room. Yeah, I always thought that video was funny as shit. Poor dog. He's like trying to get comfortable. My head's getting a little too hot. Is he a troublemaker, Sandra? Sorry to hear that. A lot of pit bulls get a bad rap, man. Yeah, except for my toilet paper in the background. I was blowing my nose earlier. Had to blow my nose. Yeah, I try to keep it like in frame and stuff. Like back, try to keep this back a little bit. But yeah, I just try to keep it all symmetrical as much as I can. I can't really put the cam right here in front of me because my TV screen is like right here. So I have to set my cam off to the side over here a little bit. About over here. So I have to look over a little bit to the left to get, to look into the camera and stuff. But if I set it right in front of me, then I'd have to look around the camera to see my shot and stuff, and I don't want to have to do that. Plus, I know a lot of people like to want to be looked at. Like, I don't like looking right at the camera and talking to the camera. I mean, I know it looks like I might be talking to you guys, but it just doesn't seem natural for me to be sitting there staring at a little sliver of plastic with a light around it, like, it just doesn't seem natural. This seems more natural, the camera, like, it's like somebody's looking at me from this direction or whatever, so it's like, yeah, just like, well, every once in a while I could look over and talk to the person or something like that. But otherwise, it just gets a little weird. Oh, no problem, Sonya. Yeah, I remember that video. I watched that video a couple years ago, I think. It was a long time ago, put it that way. Yeah, a year ago, yeah. Yeah, I remember watching that a long time ago. I thought it was longer than that, though. Yeah, I thought you posted that like 2 years ago or so. What's going on? Okay. Where am I at? Oh, there we go. uh, what do you mean, Sandra, the way I do things? Okay, no worries. Yeah, no shit, right? No TP. That's funny, dude. Yeah, no, I just put that. My nose was running earlier, and I was playing guitar, so I had to wipe my nose while I was playing, and I didn't want to get snot on my string, so I had to blow my nose. Instead of going like this and wiping my nose, I had to wipe it off with snot rag and stuff. Hey, if you're in the chat, come out and say hi, man. Got 9 people in here and got 2 people talking. Come on now. Because Nate took off. My son took off. Yeah, Nathan's my son. All that gray hair makes me look thinner than I am. Meow. Whoop. Whoop. Hey Jimmy, do you have any are you going to post any video shorts? Like videos of like quick riffing or homemade riffs or something like that? Or are you just going to stick pretty much to live feeds and stuff like that? Alright, dude. Hey, all you folks hanging out over there in the corner, come on out and play, man. You got some stuff going on with your shoulder, bro? That sucks. Yeah, my left shoulder every once in a while. If I walk too fast on my crutches, I can pop my shoulder out. Because I have what's called repetitive motion socket. Because I walk on crutches like this all the time. So I'm always going like this. So parts of my sockets wear out. And on this left side, part of the front side of the pocket or the socket in here is worn off a little bit. So if I turn the wrong way while I'm walking like this or something like that, this whole front end, my whole pops right out. And that's a bitch to get back in. Because it pops forward, I have to smack it back in from the back instead of the front. What'd you do to your shoulder, bro? What was that? It's alright, dude. If you gotta go, bro, go ahead, man. You won't hurt my feelings. Yeah. Well, to be honest, that's what they want to do with me. I'm like, no. Because I walk on crutches as my main source of motivation. So I don't wear an artificial leg. I live in Alaska. You can't walk in an artificial leg with even 1 inch of snow, let alone 8 to 12 inches of snow. So an artificial leg during the wintertime in Alaska is out of the question because you can't feel what's under your foot, and if it's ice, I could tear my 4 inch femur that I have on my right side right out of its socket if I twisted it or did it the wrong way with an artificial leg. And because my arms and shoulders are so screwed up, man, there's no way I'd let them operate and screw up. If they even messed up one of my shoulders, I'd be done. I'd probably be done walking for the rest of my life. I'd probably have to go in a wheelchair. And that's not an option for me, man. And maybe when I get like 70, 75, maybe, if I live to be that old, yeah. But fuck, I'm only 55, man. And I also have nerve damage up through both sides of my arms. Yeah, now that I'm learning to play guitar, I consciously watch what I do with my hands, like when I'm around with knives or saws or using my skill saw or my chop saw or pounding nails with hammers and shit, or even using my screw guns and whatnot that could slip and poke through my finger or get jam up a finger somehow, or like if I'm turning a nut that's stuck and it wrench pops off and I bang my knuckles. I'm now more Since I started playing guitar, I'm now more consciously aware of what I do with my hands and what my hands are actually doing, like getting slammed in car doors, house doors. Um, like I said, using tools and wrenches and shit like that. I'm watching all that stuff because it's like I don't want to mess up my fingers for playing, or my hands or anything for playing guitar anymore. So I kind of really watch what I do now so I don't have to do that. And I also look out for my shoulders too, man, so that, because during the summertime when I'm out and I'm more active and I walk more, my arms go numb because it just wears on the socket and all my nerves are getting pinched in there, causing them to swell. And then arms, part of my arms and my fingers got numb. So I really got to watch that shit too. Yeah, I hear you, bro. Same thing with carpal tunnel, man. Once they cut on your wrist, you're pretty much done. One of my son's mothers, one of my son's mother has carpal tunnel real bad, and they cut her wrists all to hell, man, both of them, and she's just pain and agony anymore. Yeah, especially when you got to sit here and do this all the time. You know, raise your arm up, get the blood moving and stuff, or get it flowing back into your shoulders and stuff. You got to do this shit. It's a pain in the ass. You're 60 now, dog paw. Yeah, I'll be 56 in June. '55's old for me in the way that I don't feel 55. Or mentally, I don't feel like I'm 55. I feel like I'm still like 35. 30, about 35, 30-ish, 35. Yeah, David woke back up. I'm going to run this to about another 15 minutes. But it'll be on for 2.5 hours and 15 minutes. So. It was fun catching up with you guys. Fun catching up and hanging out. Welcome to the club, Jimmy. Another 5 years, you get your ARP. Now you can go in for your colorectinoscopy or whatever they call them. Either that or you can shit on a stick and send that away to see if you got any kind of colon issues or anything. Yeah, objects in the video may seem farther away than they are, but this stuff is like an arm's reach, most of it. Most everything I have, my amp, I have to get up a little bit for it, or scoot my chair over a little bit. But yeah, this area right here looks a little bit deeper than it is, but it's not. I'm like sitting about halfway between my living room, My living room is only 7 foot 10 inches wide by 15 feet long. So, and I'm sitting right in the middle of that. So, I got 3.5 feet that way, 3.5 feet that way. Excuse me. Yeah, I eat a lot of vegetables, dude. Um, that's the first time I. That's the first time I splurged on food like that for a little while. Normally, I'm not eating pizza and French fries and stuff, but um, I got to do some grocery shopping tomorrow. I was supposed to go out tonight and do that. That's why I said I was going to be a little late. I might be a little late in the Tuesday Tech Talk video. Said I might be a little late there, but my friend ended up. I told my friend I was going to do this, and she should stop by later. But that turned into now tomorrow, so it'll be tomorrow. What, with me? Dude, you're older than I am, aren't you? How old are you, Edwin? You're the same age as I am, ain't you? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I remember 48 pretty fondly, actually. I was still pretty, I mean, I'm like 30 pounds overweight, but if I lost that, I'd probably feel 48 again. Because when I'm 30 pounds lighter, I move a lot smoother and a lot faster, and I don't tire out so quickly. But I'm carrying around this kegger. Gets a little tired wearing that damn thing sometimes. I'm 55. I don't know how old David is. Hey, David, how old are you, bro? He might be still napping. What's Sonya? How old are you? 62? Something like that? Yeah. Yeah, I remember you saying one time how old you were. Thought you were around that age, 62, 63. Hey, we're old, but we're still hanging. David's 60. Yeah. 59, yeah. Yeah, we're all relatively the same age, yeah. Within 5 years, 6 years swing. Yeah, anybody that knew me back in my younger days, they didn't think I'd live to see 30, let alone 35, 40, let alone be as old as I am right now. If I wouldn't have quit drinking and using when I did, I'd definitely be dead by now. Feel 29 when the panties is off, yeah. I'm same way, son. Sometimes I just feel like total dog shit some days. Just like, bleh, beat up, aching, stiff. Recently, my joints have been feeling better. Been taking some vitamin C and D because I don't get enough of that in the wintertime. But that helps out. And I eat a lot of, I eat fat. You know, not fat, but I eat some fatty things, which fat is good for you in moderation. But then I mix that with protein too, which is either scrambled eggs or albacore tuna or something like that to get my protein. And every once in a while, I'll have a protein. I'll have a blueberry protein shake, something like that. I think it has like 20. The stuff I have is like 23 grams of protein or 30, 32 grams of protein per scoop. So, and that's like a French vanilla powder protein powder mixed with blueberries, so that helps with my inflammation and stuff like that. Yeah, don't forget to share my site and stuff like that, man. Help me get to 300 subscribers so I can give away this little pedal right here. It's been taking a while. I've been hovering at, I was at 282, I think. And I got up to 283. Now I'm back down to 280. So I was at 279. Now I'm at 280. But, I mean, I've only been seriously doing. I mean, I went from 70 some subscribers 5 months ago. So I gained over 200 subscribers in the past 4 months. But I've also been uploading videos 2 or 3 times a week and doing live shows also. So that helped out a lot. Yeah, I love bacon too. And now, to be honest with you, I don't eat a lot of bacon just because of its expense. I mean, up here, bacon is really expensive in Alaska. So, but yeah, I don't eat a lot of bacon just because of its expense up here. I think we can get some name brand stuff for like $8 to $12 a pound. Name brand stuff, and even the cheap stuff is $6 to $8. The generic stuff, the Kirkland stuff and stuff like that. Even that stuff's expensive. Yeah, bacon's just not. I don't know. I don't know if. Well, it's smoked and processed and salted and cured and all that stuff, so it doesn't really spoil all that quick. So I don't see what the big deal of it is as shipping stuff up here to Alaska, like bacon and stuff like that. I don't see why it's got to have such a premium on the price. Oh yeah, yeah. And to be honest, even the more expensive stuff, even that stuff's not worth what I think. It's not worth what I think they're charging for it. You know what I mean? And then plus what I have to pay for it, I don't think it's worth what I have to pay for it. You know, because it's too thick and doesn't cook properly. And if you overcook it, it tastes like crap. So then you're stuck with those options. So when I buy bacon, I usually get the stuff that's thinner sliced, cooks up evenly and fast, and doesn't take, because if you have too much fat, then the fat won't cook as fast as the meat cooks on the bacon. So you end up with chewy fat and gristly fat and really crisp bacon. And it just doesn't get all cooked all the way through, all of it. So one part's soft and one part's hard or burnt. So that's why I go for the less thinner sliced bacon. Not those thick 3/8 or an 8 thick stuff. So I go for like stuff that's like a little over 16th, maybe 3/16 or something like that. Instead of like 3/8 or a quarter inch. Screw that stuff, it's too damn thick. Oh yeah, man. Yeah. Especially like hickory smoked bacon. Some of that stuff can get toxic after a while. It depends how green or dry the wood was. If they did it with dry wood instead of wet wood, you know, the carcinogens in the meat there are enough to make you sick. Yeah, no, dude, I really, I kind of self boycotted Walmart. I don't go there unless I absolutely have to. Now, if I need like new T-shirts or something like that, these T-shirts, these these right here, these come from Pakistan, and they're like $4.50 a piece, long sleeve T-shirts. So I might go grab a stack of those, like all different colors, the grays, the blues, the reds, and oranges and stuff. So I'll grab like eight or ten of those to get me through the winter, the long sleeves. Then I'll wear my other shirts like this Tone King and whatever other YouTuber shirt I have at the moment. I'll put on top of that just to keep me a little bit warmer when I step outside to get some fresh air and stuff. You know what Alaskans say about Texas, right? Promise you won't unsub me, man. No, we say Texas, Alaska's bitch. Texas, Alaska's bitch. Like, no, he didn't just say that. Yeah, I get Ryan from RNA Music. I get him riled up with that stuff too, man. He's like, "What?" Because that's just a conspiracy, man. Like, he secretly told me he laughed. He laughed, off camera at that, but he couldn't do it on camera. Ain't so big now, are you? Alaska is 2.6 times bigger than Texas. 2.6 times bigger. You can fit over 2.5 Texases in here. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, you can live as high on the hog in Alaska as you want, or you can live out in the bush, man, secluded from everybody. I kind of live in a development, but I kind of live like I'm out in the bush. Put it that way. Cause I built myself a little cabin. That's all I need. Got an acre and a half. I'm cool. My lot's big enough to do things that I want to do on it. I can go out and have a big bonfire if I want to. Sit out by the fire, nighttime, middle of summertime. Cook out my backyard. Do all kinds of stuff. Just chill, man. Yeah, our bushes, and shitloads of them. Yeah. You get out in that swamp tundra and stuff, you don't know what you're getting into. You take one step and sink 10 feet, and some parts you can walk on top of the sawgrass and stuff. It's like, but there are little hidden treasures out there in the summertime, especially when the water tables rise up and stuff. Yeah, I like the freedom Alaska offers. If I just want to roll down my road with an ATV and go crawling around in the bush, I can do that, within minutes. Yeah, Mountain Man. You know Mountain Man music. I don't know if you know him or not. He pops in here every once in a while, but he just had some flooding in his area. If you go check out one of his vids from like a month ago or so, or recently, about 3 weeks ago maybe. He uploaded a video of some of the flooding in his neighborhood in Kentucky. All right, ladies and gents, I think Hippie's gonna call it a night here. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me and keeping me company and letting me share your vids and stuff and whatnot. Watch me feed my face and stuff. Didn't mean to be rude, but it's old people. We gotta eat when we're hungry. You know what I mean? Uh, you guys take it easy. I might be on tomorrow night too sometime, so I might have another hangout. Probably be after live wires. So I think that's 7 o'clock Eastern. So whenever they get done, I'll have a hangout or whatnot, and anybody shows up, they show up. But I'll hang out for a few hours tomorrow night too sometime. Whatnot. You guys keep uploading stuff, man, and when I come on and stuff, I'll share it. Because when people rewatch my videos, if they watch them all the way through, they'll see some of your stuff. So I try to put some in the beginning so it brings people in to watch, or it keeps them watching, and then have a discussion, shoot the shit, and add a few more videos here and there. But yeah, I kind of like doing that because it breaks up the monotony of me just watching me talk crap and stuff like that, answering questions and stuff. Because I don't mind sharing you guys' stuff. I actually want to see the stuff too, so it's cool. Oh, no worries, man. Yeah, keep putting out stuff, man. And when I come on, and if you guys got new videos and you want people to see them, it's just like it's just like having another channel, because your stuff gets to be seen on my channel, your channel, and whatnot. So, and if somebody else shares it, like if you share this link on Facebook or something like that, I'd appreciate it because I don't have Facebook. I don't use Facebook. So if there's something in this video that you want other people to see, like it's one of your videos, or you just want people to get to know my channel, I'd appreciate you sharing my link and stuff. My homepage link at yahoometalheadhippie.com, whatever it is. I'd appreciate that. Like sharing and subscribing and all that. Happy horse crap. You know. But yeah, man. You guys have a good night, and we'll talk to you later. Peace.